Not only are they not offering what firefighters and police officers want, they're not offering them anything. They're not offering them $1. We had one proposal that was so inexpensive it was an embarrassment that we just put up there to see if they would offer anything. And they're not offering. It's not about what we want. They're offering nothing. And guess what else? They hadn't offered anything since they've been in office. They've not given the employees a raise since this mayor has taken over. Not one raise, not one benefit, but yet they're saying that our city is broke. But you know what? There's all this money for corporate welfare when they want to give tax abatements. There's money when they want to hire somebody. I saw the other day they want to hire 3 more city attorneys. You know, I see now that they want another CAO. One's not enough. So the fact is that when they want to find money for something that they want, they can find it. It's obvious. And basically, we'll be asking the city council to do what the mayor and his administration should have done all along, and that's listen to us. And you know, this mayor has turned not into a mayor, he's turned into a politician trying to get elected by big business. It's plain and simple to me. And I'm not speaking bad of our mayor. I'm speaking facts. A mayor should be taking care of the citizens and their workers, not big business over here. Big business got big bottom lines to take care of them and their stockholders. And the bottom line is, but you know, you would think that at some point in time in this mayor's administration, that for at least at some point in time in 1 year, sometime, that he would look at the employees as the #1 resources and not the Mississippi River. You can only push somebody so far and they break. And you see what's happening now. Right now we've got people that are leaving in droves. We're approximately 170 people short, and we're going to hire 100 people. Out of that 100 people, you ask anybody in the administration, they don't expect for that 100 people to get through that school and hit the street. It never happens. There's going to be a washout. The thing we got is big business. Now let's cover big business. This is what I really love about this administration. Big business is supposed to bring us out of this whole drum that we're in. It's supposed to bring big money in here. We got people walking out with $50,000 a year salaries that's spending money in this city, that live in this city, that's buying houses, buying groceries, gas, food, etc. And they're going to give all this corporate welfare money to these huge companies coming in here for $10 an hour jobs. Somehow or another, I don't see where that's going to bring us out of our problems. Say this, the news has put out that all the unions were asking for $41 million, which is just basically a misinformation. And the citizens in this city deserve to know the truth. And all I can speak about is the fire service, but I've talked to some of these other unions. And I don't know where they come up with these figures, because number one, we were originally asking for a 3-year contract. So they made the citizens think we were asking for $41 million in 1 year. That was over 3 years, but it wasn't $41 million. So we finally got them to break it down what their position was on fire, what we were actually asking for was, and their number was 15.8 million over 3 years. That was fire. Now our final offer that we have on the table that they refused at the 12th hour, the 2016 budget, it has an impact of less than $100,000. The 2017 budget that we proposed has an impact of less than half of the 15.8 million. In our papers yesterday that they handed out, they said that they've got this year's budget, and this is their words. We got it on tape, so this is not Thomas Malone making this up. We can back this up. They said we've got a $50 million pension obligation this year. We have to pay $50 million on the ARP. And we knew that was basically a lie. I hate to say it's a lie, but that's all you can call that. They didn't have it this year. They have 5 years to do it. But anyway, so we finally broke it down. And I said, if I can find money in this document here, can we have it for pay raises and benefits? Well, I can't. I'll take it back. I'll take it back to the powers to be. I said, we just found $30 million. They said, it's impossible. Well, I said, you just said you had to pay $50 million on the ark this year. Yeah. You budgeted $20 million. They've got $20 million in the budget. They forgot to turn it over on the back and look at the back.
So what did they say?
Oh, no, it's an ongoing expense. Well, we understand it's an ongoing expense, but it's not an ongoing expense at $50 million. Plus, they changed the pension effective next year, July, so that price is going down. So that's what they're doing. They're hovering this $20 million. If you'll go back and look at any of the budget proposals, that's what they've used all these years is $20 million. And now they're trying to make the citizens think that they're increasing this, and it's the employees that are drained on the system. We've got to increase this pension contribution, but yet this budget, 2016, is going to have, according to them yesterday, $20 million. And remember when Willie Harrington took over and they had almost no money in the reserve fund. And they found a way to give the employees a raise.
So your only hope is the city council?
Our only hope is the city council, and our only hope is that the city council does this administration's work. I don't think this bunch can tell the truth. Somehow or another, they want to inflate all these numbers, and I guess that's the way they've always done business, wherever they came from. But they want to inflate these numbers and try to scare the people. Oh my God, we've got all this liability that we've got to fund, and we're going to have to go up 50 cents on your taxes. They don't say that when the big business comes in. They don't say that when they need another CAO. They don't say it when they need 3 more attorneys. They don't say it when they need this, when they need that. But yet when the employees ask for some crumbs because their payroll is shrinking due to the level of the dollar, they can't get a dollar. They can't get a quarter. We made one proposal that was a 25% an hour increase for 1 month. And they said no. For 25 cents an hour for 1 month for all the employees, just to say they got something from these guys. Nothing's happening. The thing about it is, it just goes to show what we've been talking about. And we opened up this process today by saying that, you know, we wanted to remember the brave police officer and his family in our thoughts and prayers. He put his life on the line. Regardless of how he comes out, at some point in time, some way, he's scarred for life. Looking at this, and the really sad part about everything going on is in the city of Memphis, it used to mean something to put your life on the line for this city and the citizens. It used to mean that you were worth what they paid you. It used to mean that you were worth the increases that you requested. Maybe not what you wanted, but you could rest assured that they tried to keep your salary at a competitive level because it meant something to put your life on the line for this city. But obviously, with the new sheriff in town, putting your life on the line means nothing because you